Welcome back to Soul Screen, the place where stories come alive and every drama gets the deeper conversation it truly deserves. Today, we're diving into something that I know many of you have been waiting to talk about, especially after all the sighs, gasps, and endless scrolling through fan theories online. Yes, we're unraveling one of the most morally dense and emotionally charged K-dramas of the year, The Manipulated, Ji Chang Wook's long-awaited comeback drama that ended with an ending so ambiguous it split the entire fandom in half. Some of you said it was a happy ending. Some of you insisted it was an open ending. And some of you said, "What do you mean ending? That wasn't an ending at all." And honestly, I get it, I felt the same. But here's the thing about The Manipulated. What makes the drama so memorable isn't just the mystery, the political games, or the heartbreaking tragedy. It's the moral messages hidden inside every twist of Tae Joong's journey. Because let's be real, this drama wasn't just entertainment. It was a slap in the face, a wake-up call, a reflection of the world we live in, and a reminder of how fragile justice can be when power falls into the wrong hands. And today we're breaking down the 7 moral messages delivered by The Manipulated, but not in a boring way. I'm going to talk to you like we're having coffee together, and I really want to hear your take later in the comments, because your opinions on this drama are half the fun of making these videos. So let's begin with the first takeaway. Even when you're weak, powerless, and left with nothing, courage can still attract the help you never expected. Watching Tae Joong fall from everything, his position, his dignity, and even his family, was painful. I remember thinking, how much more suffering can one person go through? But the show kept reminding us that courage is contagious. The moment Tae Joong finally stood up for the truth, people began to help him, even from places he least expected. And honestly, this hit me personally. Sometimes in real life we feel like our voice is too small, too powerless, too insignificant in a world full of louder, stronger people. But this drama showed that truth has a way of pulling allies toward it. Do you guys agree with that? Or do you feel like, in reality, courage isn't always enough? I'm really curious how you see it. The second message is probably one of my favorites, just because it's so relevant today. No matter how much criminals try to bury the truth, it always finds a way to come out. It reminded me of countless real-life cases where people in power tried so hard to erase evidence, silence witnesses, or rewrite narratives, only for the cracks in their lies to expose them eventually. In the drama, the way secrets resurfaced, the way society finally learned the details, it felt satisfying but also painful because it shouldn't require that much suffering for the truth to be seen. And what about you? Do you believe truth always comes out? Or do you feel that sometimes the bad guys really do get away with it? And that leads perfectly into the third message. Corruption is never a solo act. It's a system. It's a machine. It's a network built by people with influence, greed, and the connections to cover each other's tracks. The Manipulated portrayed this so perfectly that half the time, I found myself more angry at the system than at individual characters. The drama shows us that corruption isn't about one villain. It's about layers of criminals wearing suits, smiling on television, making decisions for society while destroying innocent lives behind closed doors. And honestly, this portrayal felt so painfully realistic that it was almost uncomfortable to watch. It's like the drama was holding up a mirror to society. Did you also feel that? I want to know if certain characters reminded you of real-world figures, because for me, I had a few in mind. Now, message number 4 is something the drama depicted with heartbreaking detail. Victims of manipulation and injustice carry deep emotional wounds. Tae Joong's trauma wasn't just a plot device. It was a reminder of how deeply injustice can scar someone. Even when people want to believe in justice again, the psychological damage keeps them from feeling worthy, safe, or hopeful. I think this was one of the bravest parts of the show because it acknowledged how heavy trauma really is. There's this expectation in dramas that the hero will just bounce back. But not here. Tae Joong was broken. And sometimes being broken is the most realistic thing a character can be. Have you ever watched a drama where you felt the main character's trauma was portrayed realistically? I felt The Manipulated nailed it. Now, let's talk about something that made a lot of viewers furious. Message number 5. A broken legal system allows crimes to keep happening. The way the manipulated portrayed the justice system, biased judges, corrupt prosecutors, powerful men buying their innocence, was enough to make anyone scream. Because when the law stops protecting the people and starts protecting the powerful, what hope is left for justice? This message felt so raw, so provocative, that it made the ending of the drama even more difficult to interpret. Was there justice at the end? Or was it just another cycle of manipulation, only with different players? Honestly, I'm still torn. And then we have message number 6, which is controversial but painfully true. Sometimes being too kind or too naive will hurt you. Think about it. Tae Joong tried so hard to believe in people, to trust, to help. And those same people betrayed him, used him, and even destroyed his life. The drama didn't sugarcoat it. Sometimes kindness becomes a weapon used against you. And I know some people might disagree and say kindness is always good, but the drama makes a different argument. The world is full of people who prey on good hearts. And sometimes, keeping your distance, protecting your boundaries, or being careful with trust is the smarter choice. What do you think? Do you agree with this message? Or do you think the drama was too cynical? And finally, perhaps the most powerful message of all, justice doesn't always come cleanly. Sometimes it requires resistance, sacrifice, and even acts that blur the line between right and wrong. This message is what created the biggest debate about the ending. Was Tae Joong justified in his actions? Did he cross the line? Or did the system force him into a situation where no clean option existed? I personally think the drama wanted us to question the idea of pure righteousness. Because sometimes, pure righteousness is impossible when you're up against monsters who don't play fair. Sometimes justice requires fighting fire with fire. But of course, this is a very debatable topic, and I want to hear from you. Do you think Tae Joong's final actions were justified? Or do you feel they corrupted him in the end? When you look at all these moral messages together, it becomes clear that The Manipulated wasn't just a revenge thriller. It was a commentary on how society's systems can crush people. It was a reminder that the poor and powerless are the easiest targets for those with unlimited wealth and influence. And above all, it was a story about how difficult it is to fight back when the world is stacked against you. But the drama also gave us hope. Because despite the manipulation, corruption, lies, and tragedy, one thing kept shining through: the human desire to fight for what is right, no matter the cost. And that's what makes Ji Chang Wook's performance unforgettable. Tae Joong wasn't perfect. He wasn't a typical hero. He was flawed, angry, traumatized, and human. And maybe that's why his story felt so real. Now, before I wrap this up, I want to throw the most important question your way. Out of the 7 moral messages from the drama, which one stuck with you the most? Was it the idea that truth always finds a way? Or was it the painful reminder that the legal system can be bought? Or maybe the lesson about not being too naive? I genuinely want to hear your answers because this drama sparked so many different interpretations, and your perspective might reveal something other viewers haven't noticed yet. So go ahead, drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's create a space where we can analyze, argue, and appreciate this drama together. And as always, thank you for watching Seoul Screen. Stay curious, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next video.